Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tali, Real Talk with Tali. Your boy's in the A. And yo, I got a cameraman, bro. I'm not sitting here holding my phone like this anymore. So just a few updates. First thing first, I told you guys I'll update you about my mom and her situation. My mom did get tested for the coronavirus. Her results came back. She does not have corona. I repeat, my mother does not have corona. However, she got retested again. So Monday or Tuesday, we'll get the update. As I told you guys before, she is in a nursing home, so they got to do what they got to do to make sure that she's good. But today I want to hit and talk to you guys about some different stuff. I want to talk about real life. Today is 1 year since my friend died in a motorcycle crash. So I want to talk about that a little bit. I want to talk about coping with death of friends, being there for your friends in situations likened to that as related to my boy's death. So let's touch back base. So about in 2014, I started riding motorcycles, me and like two of my boys. One of the funny things I ever did in my entire life, if I'm being all the way real with y'all, yo, I did some dumb shit on a bike. My boys have done some dumb shit on a bike. However, for the most part, we're pretty safe riders. And as safe as you want to be, the fact of the matter is, like, things happen. Like, people go down, people get hurt, people die. And unfortunately for me and a group of my friends, a year ago on this day, one of my boys, they were all riding. I wasn't there with them. I got a call like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Yo, Shavar went down. In the back of my mind, I'm sitting there and I'm hoping like, yo, please just let this nigga be hurt, be damaged, whatever. Like, I get up. It's like 10 miles or so from where my crib is. I got up, I rode up there, and like I see my friend's body like laying on the ground. And like, it was a tough situation for me to be in. But then I had to process and like really think to myself, as hard as it is for me to cope with this situation, I wasn't there. Like, my nephew was there, and like three of my other friends were riding with him, and they literally saw him hit the car, bike exploded, his body like flew off the bike, hit the car, and my friend was pretty much dead on the scene. I talk about it like real simple, and as I said, I try to process to make sure and remind myself, yo, while this is affecting me, I need to understand how it's also affecting other people, including my nephew, my friends, and also his family and his girl. So today, I throughout this entire situation, like I spoke to his girl like a couple of times, and like it's been real and like very real for her. Like, they lived together, they had been together at a time for like 4.5, 5 years, and she went through a lot like within the last year. Like, she became depressed, like she dropped out of school, like she moved back from Delaware back to Jersey and all the extra stuff. While speaking with her, one of her biggest things is, yo, she felt like she didn't have the support from the rest of our friend group as she should have. And like, I definitely get it, and like I totally agree with that. But then I also had to remind her that, yo, you know, while it is difficult for her and she has things that she's going through, like, you also have to remember there are things that other people are going through as well. And like, I want to like dig a little bit more deeper into that, and like speak about our expectation from other people's, and just speak about being solid friends, good friends, and being decent people to the people you consider friends. So as I said, she got depressed, even got to a point where, you know, she was on Facebook and she was suicidal. And the crazy thing is, like, throughout this whole thing, like in their relationship, like, she didn't really like me. I talk a lot, I talk slick, and I make like offensive jokes from time to time. So she really ain't fuck with me. But then I spoke to her today, and throughout like the time, like, we've been having conversation, trying to be there for her, and trying to rock out. So we spoke today, and by the end of our conversation, she said to me, she was like, yo, real talk, just the conversation we've had over the last year, like, you saved my life and you don't even know it. And like, for real, when she said it, like, I thought about it, and like, my response was, yo, I didn't save your life, shorty, like, you did. And you know, we got like a little bit deeper into it, but really, guys, here's the real fact of things. We go through a lot of things, and life generally happens from day to day. We don't know what any of our friends are going through, and half the time, like, our friends don't even really tell us what they're going through. They tell us little clips and little pieces, but really, it does become very difficult trying to be there or being there for people or expecting people to be there for you during time of grief. I have, you know, as I said, I have my friend group that, yo, I gotta be there for them. I got his mom, he has a son, and his girl, and it's like, you know, trying to juggle and balance and being there and interacting, doing all these people. It's like, yo, how do I do that when, well, shit, I gotta process it for myself too, or, you know, I gotta be here for myself. And like even now, like, her and my nephew, they don't speak. My nephew was his best friend, They don't even speak, which is like crazy to me. You know what I mean? But like, again, I get it. And going back to the conversation, so talking to her today was like, yo, you got to be mindful of the fact that, you know, while things are happening for you and with you. She was saying how she was upset because they weren't there the way that she needed them to be. But again, reminding her, yo, I know it's tough for you, shorty, and I know you got things you got to deal with. And she's like, you know, by the end of the conversation, she figured, well, I guess he do have to cope and he do have to deal with some type of way. And like, what I want to say to you guys, check on your friends, be there for your friends, and understand and know it's okay to go through the emotion that you have to go through. It's okay to deal with things the way that you have to deal with it. And one of the biggest things you have to remember is when you're being there for people and you're going through things and traumas happen and traumatic things happen, and yo, just really remember yourself. And like, that was like the biggest part for her in her conversation. She lost sight of who she was. She was so engulfed into their relationship, you know, they were almost moving as one. So when he instantly got taken away, it was just like, yo, she had to reevaluate life, which is a couple of things. One, yo, when you get in a relationship, make sure that you remember who you are. Like, yeah, you have a partner, and yeah, you guys are rocking and moving or whatever, but like, yo, things happen, and like, you have to know how to be there for yourself without whomever. And we got some audience like in the background, whatever, you know. Again, shout out to the A. So it's a very interesting place. But as I was saying, just make sure when you get in a relationship, make sure that you're able to be there for yourself, and also understand that, yo, when people aren't there for you, like, you can't take that shit personal half the time, because, well, people have to be there for themselves. And while people might not be expressing the traumas they're dealing with and the stuff that they're going through, everybody is going through something. So I'm not going to keep blabbing in this video. I'm about to cut it now, and I'll keep it short. But the one thing I will say to you, yo, your mental health matters. Your friend mental health matters. Calling your friends, check on your friend, make sure they're good, especially during this pandemic time. Yo, talk to your people. Like, people is really going through shit. I'll update you guys in a couple of days in regards to my mother. I promise I'll start dropping more videos. I apologize for this like 3-week break or whatever. But make sure that you, like my videos, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to check my stuff out. I'm working on new content to drop for you guys. There's a lot of topics that, you know, we really need to cover. And I'll be a little bit more direct with it. But right now, I want to keep it raw. I want to keep it fresh with you guys. And that's that, man. That's Tali in the A. Tali out. I'm gonna give you guys one more view of this motherfucking park. Excuse my language. Yo, Atlanta's beautiful, man. I love Delaware, but it's different. I mean, it's definitely different. All right, guys, and that's that. Tali out.